How y'all doing today? The topic of today's video is people want in on what you're doing. People want in on what you're doing. Part of the reason behind me doing this video or coming up with this topic, I'm thinking about how people want in on what you're doing. Sometimes it's not the way that we think that it is. A lot of the times people are just either being nosy, trying to find out what you're doing so they can hate, be discouraging, throw their off-kilter comments, or in the rare cases, they really do care about what you're doing. But I'm actually talking about the people who are not coming from a constructive place when they're making these comments or trying to figure out what it is on what you're doing. I have people or friends in my circle that I can only talk to about certain things because time and time again, they've proven me that they're not ready to accept some of the things that I may be sharing or have on my plate. And it's been through the comments that they've made that hadn't been constructive. So I've chosen not to share those things up with them. You'll have where sometimes you may say that you're doing something, and this is the reason why I make the comments in my other videos about having confidence about yourself, knowing what you're capable of, because other people recognize it even when you don't. So it may be a task or something that you're trying to do or doing, and I don't know, because I'm not all in these people's heads on where they come from some of these comments, but what I've been able to decipher or think that makes sense, this is what I've come up with. Sometimes you have people that feel they should be doing more than what you're doing. Or if you're doing something, they feel that they're on a higher level than you. So if you're doing this, it must be easy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Tell me how you're doing it. I'll sign off on my approval on if I approve on what you're doing or whatnot. Or sometimes they ask just for the sake of, talking down up on it. So that's part of the reason why in previous videos I've talked about keeping your goals to yourself, keeping things to yourself, constructive versus destructive comments, being resilient off of people's negativity. All of this is because these are things that I've endured. I know that I'm not special. Many other people have endured the same things. They don't know how to deal with them, or it's discouraged them at some point. People just don't realize how powerful of a tool this mouth can be. People wanting in on certain things. Certain people that I had blocked out of telling things to, like me commenting in another video when I was in the process of writing my book, me getting the comment back, well, since everybody's writing a book, I guess I'll write a book. That within itself, first of all, know you're talking about me because I'm the only other person writing a book. And even if not, it's in my presence. What did you hope to achieve up from that? So by saying that, I felt a particular type of way up on that. So it was just like, you know what? Since this is how you choose to deal with this information that I'm giving to you, maybe I'll give you a little less. Maybe I'll hold on to this because I don't need those type of comments, not when I'm trying to go in the direction that I'm going. So another incident has come to mind where maybe job future endeavors that I've looked at with work or whatnot, I've gotten some sideways comments with it. And I've said this in other videos where I'm like, as long as I'm not doing something illegal, unhealthy, destructive, how could you take anything positive away from a person choosing particular lines of work? Oh, you're not going to like that. Or how do you know? Even though in some of the cases it turned out I didn't like it, still. Some of that, you don't know if how much of that was actually you, or how much of them implanting ideas up off into your head through their negative comments. That's one of the reasons why on the videos that I made about avoiding complainers, people that complain, because a lot of the times they don't have a solution to that, and it's easy to get caught up in those trappings of complaining. And before you know it, you're just like them. All you have is a bunch of excuses on why you can't do whatever it is that you're setting out to do. So people's going to want in on what you're doing, and they're going to have their reasons. And I'm letting you know from experience, very few times people are wanting in for a reason to be encouraging or being good. That's just the way it is. So build up a resistance to that. Expect that. That's another reason why I did one of the videos. Expect resistance upon whatever it is that you're doing, because you're gonna have haters. People gonna come out the woodwork and be against what you're doing. If not for anything else, for them to pick up on what you're doing. Another thing I've had where on that, like the one particular occasion with me sharing information in regards to the book, I've had people trying to pry or get more information. The same people that have knocked what I'm doing or done some sort of sideways comment, and it's not that you're being bitter and not wanting to share anything else with them for fear of secrecy, but it's just like, no, I don't want to talk about this anymore, because now all I'm seeing is you're just mad because you didn't think of it. Or you get people trying to steal your ideas. They're trying to pick your brain to see what it is, see how easy it is, so they can go about and achieve their goals. You have people even try to talk you out of doing certain things, and then they go around and then they go and do it. So keep your goals to yourself. Be wary of people wanting in on what you're trying to do. And you'll be able to tell. You'll be able to tell through the history that you all have had together with one another on whether this person is genuine in their concerns on what they're checking up with you on. I have very few people that I share any sort of things with. And on those few, it even whittles down to which things I share with which people, because I have certain friends where it's good to talk to up on certain things in regards to life or whatnot, or just shooting the breeze. Other people that you kind of let it all hang out, or family members, you can let it all hang out. They aren't judging you. They're always going to find a way to encourage, and that's what makes you want to, keep embracing that relationship, and you return the same type of love that they're showing you. So be wary of the people that want in on what you're doing. And know that it is going to be people that want in on what you're doing. If not for anything else, to knock your ideas, steal it from you, them feel like they're co-signing or signing off on what you're doing. You don't need any of that. You put your mind to it, set your goals, your short-term and your long-term goals, you can do it. In the meantime, go check out a book that I've written. Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication. The link is in the description box. You can get it in paperback or ebook copy. Okay? And until next time, stay encouraged. Avoid being discouraged, especially by people don't have anything to do but be discouraging. Stay uplifted and encouraged. Avoid being discouraged. And until next time, my name is Ayin. You have a good one.